Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I want to show you how to make this cute little pocketbook, and it's really simple to make. It's just made out of half a sheet of copy paper, and each little page has got a little pocket in the top, so you can pop a little bit of ephemera in there. I've just made these like little tags to go inside. And I think they're really cute. So it's a nice little mini. I know we all love mini things. I've also made it in a little bit bigger, so it's made exactly the same way, and it's really simple. So it's got a different sort of spine on it. This is the other one that I've made, and it's sort of almost got like a little open spine, which I'm quite liking as well. Again, you can glue it closed if you like. I've popped a little bit of book paper over that one. But I'm going to show you how to do that. And we've also got the one that's a little bit bigger, like that. And I've just decorated it with my little fussy cuts, the assorted fussy cuts, and they've got like little tags. And in this one I've just popped a little folded piece of paper in there, so you can do a little bit of journaling in there. And then on this one I've just got another tag, and there we go. So I think it's really lovely. So it's a nice little gift for somebody, or it's a nice size to go into a journal. This one is a nice little size to pop into a little pocket in a journal as well. So I'm going to show you how these are made. Really simple. Now all I'm going to do, I've got a piece of copy paper. Let me just pop these to the side. I've just got a piece of tea stain paper, coffee stain paper, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to, let's see if I can get in view in the camera. I'm just going to fold it long ways in half, like that. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to fold the big one first, because it will be a lot easier for you to see. So just fold it in half, like that, and then you want to fold it in half again, this way, like that. And then you want to bring these two sides back on themselves, so it's like a concertina. So that goes that way, and then we bring that one to here, like that, just like that. So you've got your little booklet like that. Now all as I've done, then I've got my little hole punch. Now we want to cut out just a little notch in each of those little panels, so just sort of like eyeball it in the middle. Let me just open that up. I think it will be a little bit easier. Just pop a little notch in there, roughly in the middle, just like that. So we've got a little notch in each one, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to edge that with a little bit of ink, just so you can see it a little bit better, and just along the pages, just like that. Just going to do the back of this one as well, because you'll just see that through those little holes there. So that's all done. So that's really simple. Then what I'm going to do, and we just need to glue it together. So we just need to glue down these ones on the inside, just so it sticks together, and on the outside one. So just pop a little bit of glue down there. Just this one of them with the little fine tip is perfect, because it's nice and small, and it just goes down through the lines nicely, just like that. Just a tiny little bit of glue. There we go. Then we can just fold that back up again, just like that. Perfect. And then that just folds in together. So we've got our little booklet. Whoops, we need to stick together. There we go. Give it a little bit of time to stick down. I'm a little bit impatient. There we go. So there's our little booklet with our little holes in here. That one's not really very in the middle, but it doesn't matter. Now to do the little the spine here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a piece of paper here. I'm going to, let's just see how wide that is. It's about 4 inches. I'm going to do it 4 inches by 1 inch. Okay, so just cut a couple of inches off here like that. Okay, so you need 2 of those, and then I'm just going to fold them, just concertina them up just in half like that. And then that side, so it looks like an M, just like that. So we need 2 of those. Fold that up, and then fold that up like that. Okay, and then we want to pop them onto here so they will sit like that, or we will glue them on like this on top of on the spine of the journal, just like that. Okay, so let's just stick one on at a time. So a little bit of glue down here, just like that. And we'll pop that on the first little page. And pop this one on. A little bit of glue, just so they're sort of even on there. Again, you can do this with a different colour piece of paper, would look nice. So I'm going to just glue these 2 pieces down. Some glue on there, some glue on there, and fold that up and fold those over. Okay, so that is your spine of your book. So then these will just open up like that. Okay, so you can stick them down if you want to stick them down. That's upside down. Go. So you can stick that, or you can leave that sort of open, and you can have as many as you like. So you could make a couple of these. Let me have a look. Where's my other one? There's this one. So you can put those together like that. Just attach them together, then you'll have a bigger book. So that's how that comes out. So that's really simple, and then you just decorate it however you like, and you've got little pockets at the top. So I'm going to show you now how to make the smaller one. So what we need to do is take another piece of tea stain paper. I'm going to fold it in half long ways like we did the other piece, but this time we want to cut or tear down this middle bit, because we only want to use half. So let's just tear down through here like that, so we have half a piece, and then we want to fold that again in half. Let me do it this way, it's a little bit easier for me to see. Just like that. Fold that in half again. Again, you can use your scoreboard if you like, but I'm just going to eyeball it. Then we want to fold this in half like that. Make sure we're all nice and level like that. Then we bring this one back and fold that in half again like that. And then this one comes back on itself and you fold. So really you're just concertinaing it up again. Okay, just like that, and then we'll fold this one into the middle, just like that. Again, fold that over, and then we'll just concertina this up. That goes that way, that goes over there. And that will go back into the middle. Okay, so there we go. Let's make sure it's all going the right way, like that. Level, there we go. Perfect. So we've got our little booklet like that. So it comes out nice little zigzag, and you've got the page, this bit at the top. Okay. So now we need to make some little holes in here. So we'll open it back up again. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So we've got 16 little rectangles. Now you want to take your little punch again, and then we want to take little notches out of each one. There we go. Roughly. There we go. Let's just ink it a little bit. So you can make 2 of these out of 1 piece of paper. Get a little bit more ink. Ink it up whatever colour, or if you're using pattern paper you don't need to do this bit. You can use some nice digital papers. If you're going to use them, print them on just the thin copy paper, because the more you fold, the sort of like easier it is with the thinner paper. So there we go. So that's all done. Fold that in. So then we fold this in like that, just concertina it in. So then we've got our little booklet like that. So that's really cute. Now, oops, I forgot, we need to glue it now. We need to glue the little edges so it doesn't come apart. So a little bit down the side, and then perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect because it is handmade, which we have to remember that we don't have to have it perfect. So there we go, that's our little booklet. Now again, we're going to take, I'm going to take the other half of this, and I'm going to cut off, let's use this end, just going to cut off 1 inch. Do I need 1 inch? Maybe ½ an inch, I think. 2 ½ inches, like that, 2 ½ inch strips, just like that. Pop that through. And again, we want to concertina these up, just like we did before. Just fold it back on itself. You can fold that back on itself like that. Just so. I'll concertina it up. Go. That's one. And we'll do this one. Okay, it's easier to do it like that because this is thinner paper. It's easier to fold. Let me just go back on ourselves. There we are. Perfect. Now squeeze those down. I'm going to just ink them just a little bit, just like that, just to give it a little bit of colour. But again, you can use a different colour piece of paper, and I'm just going to use this for now just to show you. Now the same as we did before, we need to concertina these on and stick them on here. Now I'm going to ink them the wrong way. There we go. Let's stick them like that. So this sits on here. Let's push this together. Just sits on there like that. And then we just squash it down. So that's your sort of little spine of your book. And we want to glue the first bit. Glue the first 2 little squares like that, and then just stick that on the first one. Just squash it down. And the same on this one, just glue the 2 little squares. Just put it on there so it's sort of even, like that. Now the best way I found is just to turn those 2 up, and then again just glue the 2 little squares like that, and on this side just like that. push that down and fold those over. Okay, and lift them up, glue the two little squares, push that one in and fold those down, and again the last two little squares like that, just on there. Perfect, and push that down in place like that. Gosh, those seagulls are noisy outside today. Okay, so there we go. So there's your spine, which looks really nice. Again, you can glue it if you wanted to glue it together, but I quite like it like that. And then we've got our little pockets here. I've already got some little funny little tag things that I made. Now this is 1 inch wide and 2 1/4 inches high, and they just fit in there perfect. So that will just slot in there like that, which I think they look great. So we just need 8 of those. So we've got, oopsie daisy, make sure you don't stick your pockets down. So you've got lots of journaling room in here because you've got all these little tags on here. Again, you can decorate them if you like, but I think they look quite nice plain, and then they won't get caught going in and out. So that one can go in there. And then we've got one more to go on the back one. So we've got 8 little tags just like that popping out the top. I think they look really nice. Now to decorate it, let's have a look. I've got a bit of cheesecloth, then we want a bit of book paper. I think book paper, just because I've printed these little fussy cuts out on tea stain paper, it makes them look sort of vintagey, doesn't it? So I think having a little bit of book paper on there makes it look nice. Let's just add a little bit of colour to it. Little bit of glue. So again, decorate them however you like. I'm decorating these because we made the little envelope pockets, and I wanted to sort of like them to be similar to those, which were these here, which I made the other day, which were lovely. So I'm not stamping on these ones, but I am using the book paper and the images, so it will all sort of like go together. So we just want a little bit of sort of book paper on each piece. Don't worry, let's just tear that down. Just like this. Let's get a little bit more. This is that beautiful old book that I was given, and it's just beautiful. So I think that should be enough. Just a bit of glue. Doesn't need too much embellishing, but you can do a little bit of stamping on there if you wanted to, like that. Oops. Perfect. I'm loving these, really simple to make, and I think they look really pretty. So you could have a little saying on each little tag that you pop into it, couldn't you, as you go through the little booklet. So a bit here, I'll put that one on, turn it over, a couple more pieces on there, just like that. Easy peasy. Just there, and then we've got one for the back. Is that going to be too big? No, I don't think so. There we go. Just tear that little bit off there. Perfect, look at that. So we've got a lovely little book. You don't need a huge amount of decorating in it. Now I picked out a couple of these. That's the little bird cage. Oh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? Let's just get my little dauber. Just go around the edge a little bit, I think. And then we can stick this on. Just like that. And these little fussy cuts fit perfectly on there. Okay, doesn't that look nice? Whoops. So that looks so pretty, and then you just go through it all like that, and I think it looks so nice. I've popped some little butterflies in here. I think let's add it with this one. I think I'm going to print these little butterflies out. These are my fussy cut butterflies. I think I might print these out onto some coffee stain paper as well, because I think they will look a little bit more vintage on there. Might change the colour just slightly and just make it a little bit sort of vintagey. So I will try that. Oops, stick you down there. Pop one on the back. Just like that. And we've got this lovely little... Now I'll tell you what would look nice on there are some little words as well you could put in there. I don't have any handy at the moment, but you could have a little saying or something on each little page which would look nice, and I think that looks so cute. Now I think I might just decorate one of these as well. This is the other one, so that's just open. Now you can glue it, like I said, glue it down. I think I might just, because I want this one as well, so I'm going to do that one. So let's have a little bit of book paper added to here. Just on here, a little bit of ink, I think. Now I've picked out some of these little fussy cuts here. We've got the birdhouse, we've got the mannequins there, some roses, the little teapot, another birdhouse, and some little birds and flowers. And I've got these two beautiful, whatever they are, I can't remember what they're called now. Which I've cut here in half, in quarters. That one's in half. I've just added them into the book, which looks really nice, with a little bit of cheesecloth. So I'm going to stick this on here. Oops. Stick it a little bit lower, just like that. There's my scissors. A little bit of cheesecloth on there. Just wrinkle it up a little bit. And what shall we have on the front of here? We could have the beautiful birdhouse, couldn't we? We could have the lovely roses going down there. I think I might actually just pop the birdhouse on there. Let's just ink the edge a little bit. Around the sides. Stick this on here. A little bit of glue. Just like that. Put a little bit of, this is the tacky glue in here, which has been watered down just with a little bit of water, just so it's not so thick. So it comes out of that little the little hole at the top easier. Put this just there like that, I think. Again, you can use bits of ribbon going across the top, whatever you like. I'm going to just cut this into quarters, just like that. I'm going to pop that one up there, which looks really pretty. A little bit of glue on here, Just like that, and pop that up there in the corner. So doesn't that look nice? So again, you can add a little bit of stickles, because I've added some stickles to some of these, and I think they look really pretty, really shabby and really nice. So that goes on there. You can add anything else on here as well. You could add another little piece of this. I won't add that to the bottom because it will be the same as the other one. And then we just open it up. I think I might just put that across both of the pages, I think. A little bit of ink around the edge. So you could make a few of these just plain like this, and again you just decorate them however you like, or to match your journals, which is nice. Let's just make sure that's in there. We'll have this one on this side, I think. A little bit of ink around the edge. A little bit of glue. Just like that. Put that there. And that looks pretty, doesn't it? I might just stick that just down the side there. A little bit of glue. Again, you can use Fabri-Tac or 3-in-1 to stick this down, but this tacky glue sticks it down really well, just like that. And it's really easy to use with a little nozzle on there. There we go. Oops. Perfect. So what shall we have here? Should we just pop the little teapot on there? A little bit of ink around the edge. I think we will have a little bit of cheesecloth on here, on this side. Wrinkle it all up a little bit, like that. A bit of glue. Scrunch it up. And we have a little teapot just sitting there. Perfect. Just stick him on there. Doesn't that look nice? I think that looks really nice. Still a little bit wet. I don't want to move that too much. Squish that down. Let's do this side. Do another little bit of book paper. A little bit of ink. Music paper would look nice as well on here, wouldn't it? I don't really have a lot of music paper. It's not that easy to get a hold of here. There. So maybe I will make some, and oops, my camera just went off. I think I'm talking too much today. So yes, I think I might see if I can get some nice music paper and do a digital kit of just some backing papers. So I think they might come in handy. Let's just put that like that. Oops. Stick down. What shall we have? Shall we have the little dress form on here? A little bit of ink. A little bit of glue. Go. Just go there. I like projects where you can do it and it's really quite simple, and it looks really good when you can see how it's coming along, if you know what I mean, as you go through, and it's a quite relaxing way of working, because you can see it coming along lovely. So try not to think, I always say this, try not to think too much of where you're putting stuff, just do it, and I think they come out really nicely then. Okay, so that's that one, that's the front, and then we just need to do the back, which I've got this lovely little bird here. So I don't have a huge amount of book paper to hand, but never mind. Let's just stick what I have here. Let's see, I've got a little bit here. Use this. Get rid of that. Where's that going to go? Let's pop that down there. Let's have a little bit of a cheesecloth on this one. A bit up there. Oops. A little bit of ink around the edge. Let me just glue this on, just like that. Perfect. Now, doesn't that look nice? I might actually pop that on the back. There we go. Like this. So again, you can make them whatever size, but these two sizes are so simple to make, because they just, that's just sort of like a whole piece of paper cut in half, not cut in half, just folded in half, and this one is just one that's just cut in half, so it's really simple to make. So there we go guys, we've got the lovely little mini little booklet, little pocket booklet there, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then we've also got, oops, we need a little bit more glue there. Also got the bigger one there. So I think they look really, really nice. That's the one I did before. So all you do is take anything you like, pop them in the little pocket. So we've got 4 pockets in that one, and we have 8 pockets in this one. So really nice. So do little messages in there. And I do like this little, like the spine on this one. I think it looks really, really nice. So I think that looks good. So there we go. That one's the open one. That one I have stuck together. So it's entirely up to you how you do it. You could even make the little concertina bit a little bit smaller, so it doesn't open up so much. But I'm quite liking it like that. It's something a little bit different, isn't it? So loving them. So there we go guys, we have got, I did have another one, where is she? There. So we've got these ones on here. So we've got the lovely little mini books, and again you can make them into the bigger ones as well. So they're fantastic. Great little project to do. So there we go guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Alright guys, bye bye.